Now, with the price of housing being what it is, as we saw before the break, we seek peace. One of the worst things that can happen is water damage at home. If this has ever happened to you, you know it's a complete mess. And you're never really safe, even though you can reduce the risks with basic checks. But it complicates things if you live in a condo tower or an apartment, since you depend on your neighbor. If it's leaking at their place, then the damage is at your home. And there is a Quebec company, Akisens, that offers a solution, and they are doing everything possible, you'll see, to make themselves known around the world.
François Pierre Gaudin, back from CS Vegas. Yes, in 4 days. How many?
Meet? We had between 400 and 500 meetings, I would say. It was very intense, long days, but it worked out really well. Some people go to Vegas to...
It's more relaxed than you?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, it was hard work. We weren't idle over there.
And all of this is because of what's in the case here. That was your work tool in a way. There's a system inside that prevents water damage. In multi-housing? In multi-housing.
Yes, we are a manufacturer focused on multi-housing. This is happening north of Montreal, and we created this product. These smart valves are installed at each unit's main entrance with water sensors. So when water touches them, they close the valve automatically, and they send you alerts in real time.
Show us how it functions, right? Sure, we'll show you with pleasure. You had the case we just displayed in Vegas, but you also had a stand to demonstrate how it all works. Show us that.
Exactly. So imagine this is your main valve at the entrance of your unit, and then we'll place sensors like this, a wireless sensor, in all the spots where there could be water damage. Kitchen sink, we can imagine where there could be water damage. So what happens? Water will touch your sensor and send a radio frequency signal. Here, since we don't want to work in wiper mode, it will automatically close your valve and you'll see it. And there you go. It closes your valve and sends you an alert via text message or email, both if you want, so we know the damage is contained.
So while I'm at work, I receive a message indicating there's water damage. There was at least a potential start of water damage at your place. The valve is closed and there's no water.
Right, and we know exactly where it is. It will tell us unit 207, bathroom number 1.
There is a point for the sinks, but if a pipe break behind a wall, for example?
What we developed is a diversion module, a small turbine at the entrance of your valve, programmed to close it if there's 30 minutes of continuous water, whether it's a drip or a steady flow. It could be a toilet flap that's often not closed properly, a sink, or a pipe behind a wall. In that case, the procedure is to call maintenance to check what's going on. Every alert you receive will be sent to our central hub in real time. So, which hub? It's our hub. All information goes there. Everyone has 24/7 service and remote support. It's very useful. We handle 97% of situations remotely thanks to this.
We were curious to find out how it looks in multi-unit buildings. Here, we're in an apartment that's not yet occupied in downtown Montreal. We see here under the sink. I'm curious to know, is everything okay? Is your system selling? Yes, it is.
That's correct. It's a market that has become recognized over the years. Now, both condo associations, property managers, or a contractor like here, it's DIPCO, the Sarah project with 245 units. They know that protecting completely is no longer just a nice to have, it's a must have. It exists, it works. Business is really doing well.
It's a market that's growing significantly. In home insurance, about 50% of claims are for water damage. Do you think it will become, is it going to be a requirement for insurers?
Yes, through discussions with insurers and the PCHQ, we are heavily involved with them. And yes, it's definitely a trend. I mentioned air exchangers as an example. There are people doing remarkable things now to show it's essential. So yes, it's heading that way. We have no doubt. It's an industry that might soon become obligatory, maybe even in the building code. And even you as...
Because there are other firms too. It's not just you. No, we have other manufacturers. There are other companies and manufacturers in Quebec. What are the possibilities in the market, not only in Quebec, but also in Canada, the US, and even outside the continent?
Demand is global. Water damage happens everywhere. At this moment, the North American market is more accessible for us, that's for sure. There's demand, and thankfully, the expertise is in Quebec. So it's exciting. You feel that the possibilities are quite significant. It's continuous. We don't have enough certified manufacturers at the moment to meet the demand.
We've been discussing this since the start of our conversation regarding apartments and multifamily buildings. But for homes, is it available? Is it coming from there?
Yes, that's certain. We were focused on usage, but yes, we're moving towards a product for houses. The tests are done and it's going well. We're working more on the packaging, how we'll present it. But yes, it's definitely coming in 2023. People will be able to get it for their homes.
François-Pierre Godet, thank you for
Thank
participating.
you for being here.
Thanks for bringing me along. Good luck ahead.
Thanks a lot, and we hope to see you again.